Today, I'm going to explore some exciting side hustle ideas that could help you earn extra income and achieve your financial goals. Whether you're a busy mum, need some extra cash to pay the bills, saving for a house, tackling debt, or want to make the most of your spare time, let's see if I can inspire you. I'll be sharing personal experiences and success stories, as well as some unconventional and wacky ideas that you may have never heard of before. These side hustles could help you earn anything from a few £100s to several £1,000s per month. Let me start with one of the simplest side hustles. You don't need any extra skills, you don't need to go on a course, and you can do this from the comfort of your own home whilst watching the TV. You could be missing out on more than £650 a month, and you don't even have to lift a finger. If you're anything like me, you work from home and you have a car sitting on the drive, renting your car out maybe isn't something you might have thought about, but if you're not using it, it makes perfect sense. That's potentially nearly £8,000 for essentially doing nothing. The first step is to understand, why would you want to rent out your car? Well, it's a great way to earn an extra income. If you have an unused vehicle sitting in your driveway, why not make the use of it? You can rent it out to people who may not need a car all of the time. It's all part of the new car sharing revolution that's taking over the UK. Another benefit of renting out your car is that it allows you to boost your finances. You could earn anything from £50 to £300 a day, depending on the type of car and the area you live in. Like I said earlier, CarShare claims that customers can earn around £650 a month. You can rent out your car short-term or long-term. It depends on your preference. You can choose the days and times that you want to hire out your car, giving you total flexibility. So, if you know you need the car one day, don't rent it out. To get started, you can list your car on one of the many car sharing apps available in the UK. Companies like CarShare, Turo, Hire Car and Get Around make it easy for you to rent out your car and find customers. They'll even give you an idea of the rental amount based on their knowledge of the rental market. However, you're free to set your rates and see how much customers are willing to pay. Most peer-to-peer car sharing apps keep part of the fee from the owners, anything from 12% to 30% in commission. You need to keep this in mind when determining your rates. You also need to consider the type of car that you have. Video editing. In today's digital age, video content is king. It's no wonder that the demand for skilled video editors is higher than ever. From social media influencers to small businesses, everyone needs video content to stand out in a crowded market. I have an editor for this channel, and most YouTubers that I know also hire video editors. So demand is at an all-time high for video editors. One of the best things about video editing as a side hustle is its price competitiveness. Unlike other businesses that require significant capital investment, you only need a computer and editing software to get started. Now, most people that I know use Adobe Premiere to edit, but it's a bit expensive, so you can use DaVinci Resolve instead. It's just as powerful and it's completely free. If you're worried about the technical aspect of video editing, don't be. Learning how to edit videos is relatively easy, especially with the abundance of free resources available online. Platforms like Skillshare offer courses on video editing from beginner to advanced levels, taught by professionals in the field. Or, if you're being extra frugal, you can find tutorials on YouTube, and all of which are free. However, as with any side hustle, it's essential to find a balance between trading time for money and your day job. Video editing can be time-consuming and finding clients can be challenging, especially if you're just starting. It's crucial to set realistic expectations and prioritise your responsibilities to avoid burnout. For this next side hustle, all you need is a laptop and an internet connection. Becoming a virtual assistant, VA. Now, this flexible and in-demand job can be a great way to make money from the comfort of your own home and can work really well around your family because you can choose your own hours. You can state how many hours that week you want to work so it can work around school holidays, and you could even work at night when the kids are in bed if that works better for you. I've spent time writing on my laptop whilst I was sitting in bed and I had the kids either side of me. It can be done. You could even spend the 6-week summer holiday working remotely from Spain if you can afford to. You can be at the school gates every day, and then you still have a career, but you don't have the mum guilt that we've all felt a little bit at some point. But what does it take to become a successful VA, and what kind of task can you be expected to do? Well, a virtual assistant is an evolved version of an early secretarial assistant. So it provides remote support to businesses in various tasks like administration, project management, and more. The flexibility and scalability of hiring a VA make it an attractive option for businesses. Some benefits of working as a VA include creating your own schedule, working from anywhere, choosing your clients, and setting your own rates. However, it's important to know that it might take a bit of time and effort to enjoy these benefits fully. To become a successful VA, you need some core skills like word processing, oral communication, writing, basic computer skills, and possibly social media management. Time management and self-motivation are also essential, as you'll be responsible for your own success. The good news is that not all VA roles require specific educational qualifications. Instead, you can focus on developing the necessary skills and even pursue virtual training to sharpen your abilities. Here's a step-by-step guide to becoming a VA. Research and devise a plan. Understand what potential clients look for in a VA and work on those acquired skills. Pick a business model. Decide whether you want to start your own VA business or work as a freelance VA. Decide on services and branding. Identify the services you'll offer and create a brand image for yourself. Market yourself. Create a website. Be active on LinkedIn and use your social media to showcase your skills and attract clients. Set a dedicated work area, so set up a comfortable space to work from and separate from your daily life. Remember to avoid common mistakes like being vague about pricing or sticking with the same clients and not actively looking for new opportunities. Becoming a VA can be an excellent side hustle or even a full-time job depending on your goals and commitment. With the right skills, dedication and a bit of patience, you can enjoy a flexible and potentially lucrative career as a virtual assistant. Hosting international students. In this next side hustle, we're going to explore how much money you can make by hosting international students in your spare room. This tax-free income opportunity allows you to earn up to $7,500 a year or £625 a month, making it an excellent option for those with extra space at home. Most towns and cities in the UK have numerous language schools, so you can start by searching for local foreign language schools and making contact. Once you're on their list of approved hosts, you can expect students to be assigned to your home. Before you get started, make sure that your spare room is furnished with essentials like a bed, wardrobe, desk, curtains, and spare bedding and towels. Affordable furniture can be found at stores like IKEA or Argos, which offer budget-friendly options. When hosting foreign students, you may need to provide breakfast, packed lunches, and evening meals, although this varies by school. So some schools may only require half board, meaning you have to provide breakfast and dinner. Additionally, you might need to offer Wi-Fi and laundry services. It's essential to be aware of any requirements such as a DBS check if hosting students under 18 for more than 2 weeks. The income from hosting students can vary. For example, you might earn £143 a week during peak summer months for providing half board to one student for 2 weeks. Hosting foreign students not only boosts your income but also offers cultural exchange opportunities for your family. Your children can learn about different cultures and countries, and you may even receive invitations to visit students' families in their home countries. Keep in mind that hosting students could affect your single occupancy council tax discount or your home insurance, so just make sure that you check those details beforehand. To maximise your earnings, consider registering with multiple schools, maintaining clear communication with the schools about your availability, and having essential information like bus times and directions ready for your guests. Finally, don't forget to familiarise yourself with Google Translate for easier communication with students who may speak limited English. If you're looking to further increase your income during times when international students aren't available, consider taking in a lodger or renting out your room on short-term rental platforms like Airbnb or Wimdu. Now let's dive into an unconventional side hustle that proves that you can mix business with politics, creating and selling tea towels with political messages. You heard right. Meet Luke Pearce and his family, who started a side hustle called Radical Tea Towels. It all began when Luke's mum, Bea, was searching for a tea towel with a political message to give as a gift. Unable to find the perfect one, Luke said, "Why don't we create our own?" Now, neither Luke, Bea, nor Tim, Luke's dad, had any experience of running a business, but they thought, you know what, let's give it a try. Together, they came up with 10 designs featuring quotes and names of well-known change leaders like Gandhi and Nelson Mandela. They found a UK-based manufacturer and invested about $3,000 to print their tea towels. They launched a website and started selling the products, with orders coming in slowly but steadily. Their big break came when they were featured in The Guardian's weekend magazine, resulting in a surge of orders, and since then they've expanded to the US and even launched new products like aprons and tote bags. They hit the £500,000 sales mark and they're now on track to reach 7 figures. Luke's advice for aspiring entrepreneurs is to trust your intuition, take risks, and ignore naysayers. He also recommends spending 10% of your time on administration, 20% on product development, and a whopping 70% on marketing. Radical Tea Towels is a great example of how you can turn unconventional ideas into successful side hustles. So, if you have a passion for politics or any other unique concept, consider using that as a foundation for your next side hustle. You never know what kind of impact you might make in the market and people's lives. If you want to learn some other wacky side hustle ideas, then I recommend checking out the Side Hustle School podcast. That's where I heard about Radical Tea Towels. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.